Hello and welcome to day 7 of Keep Learning. So we're going to continue the theme of learning about ourselves, and yesterday we looked at the ABCDE process and how that can help us to identify our beliefs and maybe look at some new beliefs that might make us feel better. But I recognise that that's not always easy. You know, some of the beliefs we have are very deeply hidden. They started when we were very young, and often we take them as truths. We don't even know we're there. That's just the filter that we see through. So there might be times when you need more support, and that can be a trusted friend, a friend who's a good listener, or a trained professional such as a counsellor or coach. So friends are great, and maybe you have those friends who can listen and help you to make sense of your thoughts and help you to find different ways of looking at things. And they're not advising you, they're not rescuing you, just giving you the space to explore what's going on for you, and you can come to your own conclusions. If you don't have that, then there's things that you want to talk about that you feel might be too much for your friend, or you know, again, with a friend there's always that I'm taking too much of their time, whereas when you're with a counsellor or coach, that time is yours, and counsellors and coaches are trained to listen and to help you to get in touch with to learn more about your thoughts, your beliefs, and to just very sensitively reflect back what they're hearing so that you can hear it yourself, and to maybe just listen out for little nuances, little things that you might not have noticed that you can learn about yourself. And then you can look at these beliefs that you have and decide, are they helping me, are they not? What new beliefs could I have? So it's really valuable. You know, a lot of people would be embarrassed to say they were seeing a counsellor, but actually it is becoming more recognised as a good way of helping ourselves. There's less taboo about it, and I'm so glad, because you know, if you had a car, you wouldn't not service it for a long length of time, you wouldn't not MOT it. These things you do for your car to keep it running, but yet we often feel embarrassed about getting someone, a trained professional, to look at us. Physically we would get someone to look at us, but what about mentally? Get someone to look at you and to help you learn more about yourself, and give you that time that is so valuable. It's priceless, really, to help yourself feel better. So, you know, there's a lot of free resources. Obviously the NHS is your first port of call, and you can access different types of therapy by going to your GP, and a lot of counsellors now you can refer yourself. So if you go on the internet and put NHS therapy or counselling services, there should be loads come up, and you might have to go down a few dead ends to find what's right for you, but hopefully eventually you'll get the service that you need. Some people would just rather work with a coach or a private counsellor, and that's another way into and it's that space for someone to listen. It's your space, and they're going to help you find your own solutions to, and just by hearing yourself, because we all have that capacity to create a good life for ourselves. We all have that capacity to know what we want. We know ourselves more than anybody, but sometimes it just gets a little bit clouded, a little bit skewed with filters. And in that professional environment, you can help get rid of those filters, to see them, notice them, and decide, do I want them to stay or do I want them to go? So there's a lot covered there today. And like I say, if I have brought up anything that's upsetting for you, there is help out there. If you want to ask me any questions, I'm more than happy to take them on my Facebook page, or there's some contact details here. If you want to work with me as a coach, I could talk to you about that as well. But just to know that you deserve time and attention, and you deserve that professional input to help you learn more about yourself and be your best self. So that's the last video of our Keep Learning series, and I hope you've learnt a lot. You might decide that you've got enough here to help to just make those small changes to create a better life for yourself. You might decide you want to get some support and learn more about yourself that way, but whatever's right for you is right for you. But I've enjoyed it. I hope you've got something from it, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Okay, take good care of yourself. This week we're looking at keep learning. So we have a new meditation today based on that theme, because meditation has been shown in lots of research to improve the functioning of the brain. So when we regularly meditate, we have access to more knowledge and more information than if we didn't meditate and our brain was in a more stressed state of mind. So even just after one little episode of meditation, people who do puzzles or given exercises perform better after a short period of meditation. And people who, like I say, regularly meditate, they show improved brain function than before they started regularly meditating. So I hope that's an encouragement to you to keep up with your practice until it forms a regular habit and until you can really see the benefits, and hopefully that will encourage you to carry on for yourself. So get yourself comfortable, so you can either sit or lie down. I'm sitting with my feet flat on the floor, hands on my lap, palms facing upwards, my back comfortable and straight. If you are lying down, make yourself comfortable with your legs uncrossed and your feet falling away from you, your arms by your side on the surface that you're lying on, and just palms up or facing your body, whatever feels more comfortable. So when you're ready, if you like to shut your eyes, you can keep them open and maybe focus on something, but a lot of people find it easier just to keep your eyes shut and not have that distraction, whatever works for you. So we're going to start with 3 deep breaths. And then just let your breathing go back to its natural state. And it may be deeper than it was before. You're noticing that your stomach's being pushed in and out rather than your shoulders. You're not raising your shoulders. This is belly breathing, and this is really good for the nervous system, and it tells the brain that it can relax and start to quieten down. Just focusing on your breath, focusing on the air coming through your nose or your mouth, whatever's best for you, and leaving through your nose or your mouth. Noticing the rise and fall of your chest and your stomach. The breath is a great anchor because it's there all the time. You might find that if you're at home meditating and not using a guided meditation app or listening to my voice, then thoughts may come and you may follow them. Before you realise it, a minute or so has passed, but that's okay. Just no judgment for yourself, just bring your attention back to your breath. The brain is used to being busy, it likes thinking, so it needs training to help it to switch off more easily. On the next breath, just notice a pause at the end of your in-breath, and then a pause at the end of your out-breath. Just notice that you naturally just wait for even part of a second at the bottom of a breath and at the top of a breath. And you may want to just hold that pause a little bit longer, still being comfortable, just being mindful of that pause. And every now and again, your body might need a deeper breath or a quicker breath, and that's okay. staying comfortable and calm, giving your body what it needs. And on your next breath in, imagine a white light travelling into your lungs, and your lungs being filled with white light. And that can just be very dim, that's fine. With each breath in, it may get brighter. And on the breath out, you're going to spread that white light around your body, just a little bit, a little way, but especially up towards your skull, towards your brain. White light in, and then up to your brain. Now, you don't have to do this for your brain to be filled with oxygen. It's amazing that it does this all the time without your conscious awareness, but it's a nice way to focus, to keep your focus away from thinking. And maybe just to have some appreciation for all that goes on in your body without you even noticing. Maybe you notice any sensation around your shoulders and neck, maybe some tightness or discomfort. Just notice it and just let it go. And as you let the tension go, all the life-giving nutrients from your breath can travel into all those muscle cells and nerve cells and blood cells. And give your body and brain what it needs. So whatever feels best for you. Focusing on your breath in and then pause at the top, breath out, pause at the bottom. Or imagining that white light entering your lungs and then being spread around your body on the out breath. Whatever feels easier for you, whatever helps you to stay in the moment. So as we come to the end of our time together, just become aware of the sensations outside of your body. What can you hear? What can you feel on the surface of your skin? Can you feel your palm, your hand in one hand? Can you feel your body resting on the mat or your bed? And then just take 3 or 4 deep breaths. Just to let the body and brain know it's time to get back into action. And it'll thank you for this little retreat it's had. And then on the third breath in, just wiggle your fingers and toes and have a little stretch. Oh. And then when you're ready, just want to open your eyes, come back to the room. Whatever you need to do to get on before you get on with the rest of your day. So if you're going to watch one of the daily videos, then I hope you enjoy them. Or if you're ready to start with your day, I hope that goes really well for you too. Just know that you've done the best thing you can for yourself today, starting your day in this way. Okay then, take care. Bye bye.